I backed the Kickstarter for Night in the Woods without really understanding how this game is going to play. After completing the game several times, I can say with certainty, it doesn't really matter, as this game isn't about how it plays, rather it's about what it tells and how. Night in the Woods is probably the best young adult story I've ever experienced in any form of media. It tells a pretty simple story of a group of slightly socially outcast strange young adults, and then mixes in some strange, mysterious elements with a bit of Lovecraft and Lynch flavors. And it might sound boring, but it's all done in an amazingly well-written and paced tone. I played the game twice in a row now, to see different events based on the choice, and almost not a single time I felt tired of playing. Which is probably due to the fact that the game simply rolls with its simple mechanical approach of platforming and talking to people in the same places over several weeks, but at the same time spices things up constantly. Apart from one-off events and new places, there are constant bursts of new interactions, minigames, and even a whole separate top-down action title you can play if you want. It's pretty neat how these things just happen and add a tiny bit of variety to the game. And I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely in love with the audio-visual elements of the game. I still can't believe how detailed and rich the whole game world feels and how real, so to speak, the characters are, despite being cartoon anthropomorphic animals. What is a bit strange is that there are missable events in the game that are triggered by dialogue that seems to work just like all the other dialogue you encountered before, but take no as a permanent no, instead of giving you the ability to return to the character later and say yes. It's an irritating thing that might make you accidentally skip some tiny nice interaction with an optional character without really understanding that it happened. And the ending parts, while seemingly intentional how weird and overwhelming they get, do feel jarring. First time around it was a bit of a kick in the teeth, and only on the second playthrough I got the feeling that, hey, maybe that's what the developers intended to do. What is not particularly well made, apart from the weird balancing issues with some minigames, is that platforming is strangely not really that good. It's not a platformer about skill, but if you want to explore as much as possible, and you probably will, you will have to learn the incredibly finicky Super Mario 64 inspired triple jump, and the fact that sometimes you can just drop through the platform. In addition, there are cases of bad foreground and background visibility, with some items being something you can stand on and some not without a clear reason. But Night in the Woods rules, okay? It's a game that I had such a great time playing, I genuinely have a strong urge to play it the third time in a row, while knowing that I've seen most of the things I would want to see in a game already anyway. Just, you know, to have another day in Possum Springs with all these amazing memorable characters who are really so much more than just shapes on the screen.